Grit and Grace, featuring ambitious and inspirational small businesses in Indian River County, exploring their pursuit of success and how we can continue to help them thrive. And now your host, Sarah DePardo.
Hey everybody, welcome to Grit and Grace. I am Sarah DePardo, your host, and I own Sarah DePardo Health and Fitness. I'm a personal trainer and group fitness instructor here in Vero Beach, primarily out of TVLB Fitness and Boxing. And I want to take a moment to thank Pirate Pest Control for sponsoring our program. Grit and Grace is all about small businesses in Vero Beach and Indian River County specifically that show commitment, passion, love for our community, and it's highlighting their success, their story, and how we can also help continue them to thrive. So today we have an amazing entrepreneur, a carnivorous entrepreneur couple. They brought something unique and original to our community, and it's a Texas-style barbecue that is called Pepper and Salt. And please welcome Heather and John Chanis. Hey, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us on.
You're welcome. Love to have you guys. So, first and foremost, where are you guys actually from?
Go ahead.
I'm originally from Southern California. John and I met right after I finished my master's degree, and then he brought me back to Texas.
Yeah, born, raised Houston, Texas. Lived there a majority of my life with Stinson, Orlando, Los Angeles, and then back to Texas.
Nice.
And
now here in Florida. What actually brought you guys here to Vero Beach, Florida, of all places, right? From Texas.
Yeah, I guess we knew about Vero Beach from his parents. My in-laws, they've kind of grown up in this area, in the Melbourne area, and left Houston maybe 4 years ago to come out here and retire.
All right. So you moved here and then you opened a restaurant here. So what made you guys be like, hey, let's have a Texas style barbecue restaurant? What was the driving force there?
so I thought it was hilarious. And then Heather, my wife, took me pretty seriously. And she said, you know, maybe this has a shot at happening.
Yeah.
So she was 100% in. I was 75% in. Switching careers. This is the first time I'm on the other side of a microphone. Past audio engineer. But we made the jump. We moved from Houston to here in Vero Beach and just decided to go all in on it. Took about a year to build up what Pepper and Salt is today, and then we opened the doors April 20th. Not by coincidence. It just happened to fall on 4/20 that we opened up. It just makes sense because our smokers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the connection.
Yes.
So Pepper and Salt's Texas barbecue. Can you guys tell us a little bit about your menu? Like what kind of things would I see on the menu?
That's you.
So we really tried to keep the menus simple, so we can do the best at what we make. So we have 5 meats on, everything is smoked fresh daily. And then we have, I guess, 5 different sides now. And you can do the meats many different ways. So you can order a la carte meats, you can order it on a sandwich, on a baked potato, on mac and cheese. We tried to do something where you just had many different options with like the smallest amount of ingredients possible.
I love that. Yeah. Yes, question.
I always label our menu as it's 5 meats and different ways to eat. We have a crack and cheese that's a bed of macaroni and cheese, brisket on top. We've had people do turkey on top, pork belly on top, sausage. All of our sausage is house made. You know, that's just the best way to label it.
I love it. 5
meats, different ways to eat it.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be something we're not.
Yeah.
I'm not really a chef. I always label it. I move one.
You're a pit master.
Exactly. I move wood from one location to another, and then boom, we have smoked meats. So, yeah. I mean,
well, obviously you're good at it because I remember Heather telling me like 3 briskets a day was like the guesstimate in the beginning, and now you're doing what?
20 plus.
So
some days more. I think when we get in season, we'll probably get upwards of 30, I imagine.
there you go. So
yeah.
I think you're pretty good at that, moving the wood around and checking the meat off. I mean, I would assume so based on that.
I always say people seem to enjoy the food,
Yes.
and that's the only thing that matters. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? As long as somebody enjoys it, that's the best feedback.
I love it. And I love that you can interchange the things because, not everybody likes brisket. And maybe people only like to eat turkey and such like that. But they want that crack and cheese, like you said. So,
Yeah.
I love that you can interchange the things and there's not like an extra fee for it unless I imagine there's more for brisket, no? For that?
No.
No? Oh, see, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I've heard on social media, maybe you have something really cool starting, like a happy hour.
We do.
What?
Yes. Tonight, we're debuting our happy hour.
Tonight. Cool.
Tonight from 5 to 7. Lots of different, I guess, bar food type things. We got a fryer in a couple weeks ago. Started it up yesterday. Did a test run. Everything's really good.
Love it.
Yeah, we really wanted to highlight our beer that we have. You can talk about Jeff and his beer.
You mean El Chefe?
El Chefe.
El Chefe. He's our second pitmaster
Okay.
guy. He has taken over the ribs,
Mhm.
so we use his rub on the ribs.
Cool.
I never liked my rib. If I gotta be 100% honest, I never liked the rub I did. I just did it, and then Chef A comes along, boom, we liked his a whole lot better.
Very cool.
Use his rub on the turkey, but he's a huge barbecue guy,
Mhm.
a huge beer guy, but he comes from the corporate world.
Okay.
And if you ask me what he did, but
It doesn't matter anymore anyway.
exactly.
But yeah, he's helped us curate a really nice craft beer menu that we have, and
Love it.
the happy hour is just our way of letting everybody know that we can stay open until 5. I know most people think that we close early. Some days we
Mhm.
do, but we are. If people show up later, they'll be pleasantly surprised that we're open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will be there tonight with
Awesome.
my dad,
Awesome.
who's the voice on the intro, by the way. So, you're speaking of hours and days of operation. Tell us about that. So, what does that look like normally?
So we're open Wednesday to Saturday
Mhm.
from 10:30 in the morning to either 5 p.m. or sellout. We are looking to extend our happy hour menu Wednesday through Friday, so
Okay.
we'll be open later in the near future.
Okay.
But yeah, only open 4 days a week right now.
Cool. So, if I wanted to come into Pepper and Salt tonight or any of those hours of operation, what would that look like when I walk in? What do I do? Do I seat myself? Somebody else seats me? Do I order my food there at the cashier? What do I do?
So we laid out our restaurant in a traditional Texas barbecue format. So it's cafeteria style. I guess
Very
that's
cool.
the easiest way to describe that. So you walk in, walk around our little drink trough that we have, and either John or Jeff is standing there at the window cutting your meat fresh to order.
What? Oh,
And you kind of just move
that-
down the line with your sides and then check out.
nice. I love it. And of course, you have kid-friendly options
Definitely.
on your menu.
Yeah,
TV. Trying to beat me up.
Speaking of kids. So-
We have something called a fold over, which
cool.
is very popular in Texas. He grew up eating them,
Uh-huh.
so we brought that out to our menu.
What is it? What is a fold over?
Fold over, like she said, I grew up eating it. That's where I get
That's
my,
why you're so tall,
that's
right?
why I get my figure. You know what I'm saying? So a fold over, what it is, it's a piece of white bread.
Okay.
And it's any meat, it could be turkey, but a traditional fold over, maybe a toss up between a sausage link
Mhm.
or a chopped brisket.
Mhm.
If I'm eating barbecue, which I rarely do, which is interesting.
What?
It's very interesting. If I'm eating it, I'll usually do a chopped beef fold over
Mhm.
or a sausage fold over, or I'll take a slice of lean brisket, lay it on half the bread,
Mhm.
and then just put maybe an onion, never a pickle, never sauce, and then fold it over and just take it straight to the head.
You put cheese on it? Can you add cheese to it? Because I know my boys would want cheese on
You can add cheese.
You can add cheese. We have it.
I'm not gonna watch it,
it.
but you can add cheese. That's one thing about me. I don't care how you eat it, just as long as you're eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Good.
all.
We'll cover your eyes.
Yes, yes.
Look away, avert the eyes. So, Heather, what is your favorite dish on the menu?
Oh gosh, right now the turkey sandwich, which is unexpected. I mean, it was, of course, the brisket. Always, hands down, brisket's the
He's
best
crying
brisket.
in the corner.
Well, he'll admit this too. Turkey's his favorite now too. But
Why you gotta be telling people? I was gonna lie and say the brisket.
turkey's underestimated. I think we
Turkey's
tried
the
it.
most underestimated meat.
Yeah.
In barbecue. If it's not brisket, turkey.
Solid.
90%.
I mean, we gotta
And
eat red meat every day.
Do you do the crack and cheese with it? Because that, I gotta say, I'm really tempted with that.
I would love to do the crack and cheese with it. I just cannot. He does. I can't.
I don't. I've never had a crack and cheese. When somebody orders it, that and the loaded potato,
Yeah.
I absolutely love making.
Yeah.
Because it's just obnoxiously huge.
Yes.
And everybody's eyes are like,
Whoa.
I think
What
the
did I get
potato
myself
is like
into?
10 pounds.
That's awesome.
Maybe 2.
yeah.
So, as small business owners and entrepreneurs, when you started and opened up Pepper and Salt, is there anything that you wish you could go back in time and maybe do differently? Just like one big thing.
Yes. I would say, as many of our patrons know, we have a very small restaurant. I think if we could go back, we'd definitely look for a larger space, more parking. But, we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know if this would be well received. We had no clue what we were walking into. So,
But what is such a beautiful problem?
Yeah.
I mean, how beautiful is that with all the time that you've invested from, your family, I'm sure, and building it and picking out things and the stress, I can't imagine, and the licenses and everything in construction. And then to find that not only was it successful, but like y'all have already outgrown your space and you opened in April.
yeah, I think we outgrew our space the very first week. It was,
awesome.
Crazy. But yeah, no, I mean, we love the space where we are expanding into the next unit. So we'll have some more space for everybody, but.
Awesome. So we're going to go to a commercial break. And when we come back, all this talk about all this amazing meat has me, like, literally, I've been like almost drooling over here. So we are going to let me sample 3 of their meats, including that turkey. And I'm super excited. So when we come back, we're going to talk about each one and how they make it. And I get to eat it.
Beer, wine, and a burger that's fine. That's The Grill at C.W. Willis. Enjoy beer and wine on a covered porch. Watch the big screen TV and enjoy the best burger in Indian River County. Happy hour with beer and wine. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 4 to 6 at C.W. Willis, Oslo Road, Vero Beach.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs, including lots of slipcover styles from Universal, Four Seasons, and Capri. We also have a gallery of Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture with styles designed for a relaxed approach to the finer things in life. Right now, we're having a summer sale with lots of great markdowns, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and closeout store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day.
It's Bluegrass Night every Thursday at Marsh Landing Restaurant. Enjoy our famous swamp water with down-home favorites like frog legs, fried chicken, and peanut butter pie. The music starts at 6:30 every Thursday. Call for reservations. Bluegrass Night at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Not crypto coins, not penny stocks. The best tool to build wealth is still real estate. I'm Chris Nolan of the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. Invest today and allow your real estate to provide a future for your family tomorrow. We'll show you the way. Visit mynexthomefinder.com.
Upgrade your water. Let Affordable Water give you a free, no-obligation quote to replace your equipment. You might even be able to trade in your existing equipment. There's never been a better time to upgrade.
Affordable water.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Sarah DePardo, host of Grit and Grace, and I'm here with entrepreneurs and small business owners from Pepper and Salt, Heather and John Chanis, and we are going to now sample some of their amazing smoked meat that they make, and they're going to tell us a little bit about how they make it. So I'm hungry. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. No, you're the serve.
Go,
You gotta
Pitmaster.
serve. You gotta serve the meat. I do the voiceover. I'm the Morgan Freeman.
Oh, okay.
You're the Morgan
All right.
Freeman. Okay.
I mean, I guess we'll just jump into it and let you try the brisket first.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Talk about how you cook it.
So the brisket, as I was telling you on the break, if anybody asked me, I'd tell them exactly how I cook it. I trim it. I put it in the smoker. I season it with pepper and salt. Only a lot of
Imagine
people,
that, pepper and salt.
a lot of people have a hard time believing that it's just pepper and salt on that. But season it, put it in the smoker, 250, 300 degrees, and
So attractive.
250 to 300, and smoke it till it's done.
Smoke it till it's done.
Yeah, we've
Inspirational.
maybe done 1,200 briskets since
Oh
we
my
opened,
gosh.
and
That's amazing.
it's just one of those feel things. Like I can go outside, pick it up with my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just
Which I love the pictures that you guys post on your social media of the brisket, like when you're finishing it. Like, oh my gosh, every time I'm always like,
You
it
eat
is
with your eyes,
delicious.
yeah.
It is so simple, like you said, but it's so good. It's
yeah,
full of so much flavor of like, you can taste like the meat. It's not like covered over with like all these flavors of,
Yeah.
from like, even with just the pepper and the salt, it's not too peppery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, oh man.
it's just 4 ingredients: the meat, pepper, salt, and wood. And then
Love
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
What's next?
Next, so
I
I guess
love it.
we'll do the pork belly next.
so pork belly.
Sarah's
Yeah.
getting her snack today.
Talk about your pork belly.
Okay, so the pork belly. You know what pork belly is?
I think you should explain it to me.
I got you. So you know what bacon is?
Yep.
Pork belly is, well, bacon is pork belly.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I
It
said that
looks
correctly.
so good. I don't
but
I probably can't see that.
We just cook it differently. We take a raw pork belly, uncured. All I do is pepper it, put it in the smoker, and then put a little special juice on it when it comes off of the smoker.
Okay.
But just again, we just want you to taste the meat. We want you to taste the
Mhm.
smoke on it, Central Texas style. So I mean, we had to throw the pepper on it.
I love it. So my big thing with pork belly that I've had, especially recently, a couple times I've had it, and it was so greasy and so fatty that I could not enjoy it.
Yeah.
I am not against eating like good fat with my meat, but like when that's like I feel like I'm chewing on fat, like I can't
Same.
do it.
Same.
Yeah.
Can't do it. And that was like perfectly balanced. Absolutely.
Funny enough, you say that. Our pork belly today was pretty lean, which is interesting because pork belly is notoriously known as, just super fatty. But we've had super fatty pork belly.
Mhm.
I'll cut it on the chopping block,
Right.
and I can just feel it. I'm not going to serve it.
Yeah.
It goes right into the trash.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
what I always label it as, I'm not going to serve you anything that I wouldn't.
Perfect.
So if I have a handful of fat pork belly,
Yeah.
it's going in the trash.
Yeah.
So
I love that because, like I said, like I can't do it, and then it's like totally unenjoyable, and all you
Yeah.
taste is the fat, and you're chewing on fat, and it's like,
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
it coats your mouth and it
perfect.
ruins the meal.
yeah, it's perfect.
All right.
The
Turkey.
last one,
That's
your
right.
favorite.
My favorite.
Gobble, gobble.
My new favorite.
Yeah. Big
So?
turkey fan. Yeah. So the turkey, we use Chef A's rub. So we rub it down
Okay.
and very little trim. Turkey's probably the easiest thing we cook,
Mhm.
just because I can trim it in a minute,
Mm-hmm.
season it, have it on the smoker in less than 5 minutes, and we just smoke that till it's done. Foil wrap it, boom, that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
perfect. Like it's moist just enough. It's not dry. It's nice and tender. It's smoked. All of it was nice and smoky, but not like overly smoky. Like where it's like that's all you taste. It's literally perfectly balanced. Like I can taste the smoke, taste the meat, taste a little bit of the pepper and the salt. It's perfect.
Yeah.
No.
You're saying you're not getting smacked in the face with smoke.
Right.
There's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
We use oak wood.
Okay.
So oak wood's probably the mildest wood out there
Okay.
to use for smoking. If we used like a hickory or a mesquite or something along those lines, then you would be getting smacked in the face here.
Okay.
So we just use oak wood because we have such extended cooks that we need something mild to take us the full 15 hours or plus.
If you wanted to get technical.
Sorry about that.
No, he's not, and we're not. We love it. So no, that's awesome. I never knew those things. That's great to learn. So a couple of things really quick about our show, Grit and Grace. First of all, this show is based on donations. So if you feel obliged to donate to our show so we can keep it going, by any chance you would like to do that, just connect with me through Instagram, or there is also Grit and Grace Vero on Venmo so that we can keep the show going. We're always, featuring small businesses in Vero Beach, especially, and in Indian River County altogether. We want to make sure that all these small businesses thrive and that we know about them and their stories and their backgrounds. And also, I want to take a moment to thank Salt in Vero. So Salt actually donates a Salt Halo therapy session for all of my guests. And so today, make sure I flip those to you guys so you can go enjoy some self-care, which also brings me to, so as small business owners, I know like today, like I was all over the place. Like I had a whole bunch of clients, 7 clients this morning. And then, I'm like bouncing around and come here. And then, later today, I've got a rehearsal. I've got this going on. I've got a thing at the gym, and then I'm done. And I'm going to do some self-care. I'm going to take my dad out to dinner to your place.
Yeah.
But that's going to be my self-care tip today. So what are some different self-care things that you guys do as business owners? Because I think it's super important for us to share these things because you give other people ideas based on what you might do. What do you do, John?
You golf.
So
PG.
On to you, Heather. But self-care, it's tough. Admittedly, none.
Oh,
I mean,
you've been working hard.
it's been tough.
Yeah. But that's the
Example,
reality. Yeah.
Yeah, Father's Day weekend, we had 30 briskets for a pre-order.
Oh, wow.
So I woke up Friday morning at 3 in the morning, and then I went to sleep Sunday at 3 p.m. And it's just one of those things. If I wasn't going to do it, it wasn't going to happen.
Right.
So I'm looking into it, self-care, do some, nice relaxing music, some meditations type stuff.
Well, hopefully the Salt Halo therapy session might inspire you to take some time for yourself,
for sure.
Go on a date together. Citrus Grill's right next door, and go out to lunch right after or dinner. There you go. I highly encourage it. What do you do, Heather?
I guess softball. Gotta give a shout out to our softball team. We sponsor Tuesday Night Co-ed. But yeah, that's my big thing. I always play softball.
Nice.
And workout, obviously, as you know.
I know, because I train Heather.
Yes, she does.
She's doing amazing, by the way. So you can find me at www.healthyandfitwithsarah.com, and you can find Pepper and Salt off of Old Dixie, correct?
Yep. 308 Old Dixie Highway.
Yes. So hopefully we might see you guys out there tonight for that happy hour. And if not, make sure you guys pop in there someday between Wednesday and Saturday.
Wednesday and Saturday.
Yes. And enjoy some of the delicious meat that we, tasted today. And we hope you guys have a great weekend and see you guys next time on the Grit and Grace Show.